May 9th, 12 Zulu. The primary operational concern today is a broad corridor of convective weather from the southern plains into portions of the Midwest and lower Great Lakes, with additional mountain turbulence and localized IFR issues along both coasts. The main driver is a progressive western trough interacting with deep Gulf moisture and strengthening southwest flow aloft, supporting organized thunderstorms, shifting wind fields, and periods of reduced route flexibility through several major hubs. Along the west coast, marine influence continues to dominate California terminals early, with coastal stratus and patchy IFR around the Bay Area, Los Angeles Basin, and San Diego approaches before daytime improvement. Inland, the stronger issue is over the Great Basin and Rockies, where increasing southwest flow is generating moderate mountain wave turbulence, especially downwind of the Sierra, Wasatch, and Central Rockies. Denver and Salt Lake City can expect periods of mechanical turbulence on arrivals and departures, while scattered high-based convection develops from Arizona into New Mexico and western Colorado, with gusty outflow boundaries, capable of abrupt wind shifts near Phoenix, Albuquerque, and Grand Junction. Across the plains, the atmosphere becomes increasingly favorable for organized afternoon convection from western Oklahoma into North Texas, as a sharpening dry line interacts with richer moisture returning north from the Gulf. Dallas-Fort Worth, Oklahoma City, and Wichita sit near the western edge of the more unstable air mass, where isolated supercells may rapidly intensify with large hail, localized severe turbulence, and strong outflow winds. Farther north into Kansas City, Des Moines, and Chicago, a broad, warm sector ahead of the advancing trough supports expanding thunderstorm coverage later in the day with embedded convective clusters capable of reroutes and holding delays along the primary north-south traffic flows. The Midwest into the lower Great Lakes remains active as stronger mid-level flow overspreads a moist boundary layer from Illinois into Indiana, Ohio, and western Pennsylvania. Chicago, Indianapolis, Cleveland, and Detroit may see repeated rounds of convection with lowered ceilings, lightning delays, and locally heavy rainfall, reducing terminal acceptance rates. Moderate turbulence is also likely near stronger storm cores and along the southern edge of the jet structure feeding into the region. Across the northeast, the larger scale pattern becomes less organized, but lingering moisture and weak boundaries support scattered showers from upstate New York through New England. Boston, New York, and Philadelphia should remain mostly manageable operationally, outside brief reductions in visibility and localized convection, though marine layers may keep ceilings slower to improve near the coast. In the southeast, the pattern is more humid and unstable than strongly forced, with sea breeze interactions driving scattered afternoon thunderstorms from Florida into the Carolinas. Orlando, Tampa, Miami, Jacksonville, Charlotte, and Atlanta all face localized lightning impacts and short-notice routing adjustments, particularly where boundaries collide near terminal corridors. Along the Gulf Coast, Houston through New Orleans remains warm and moisture-rich with pockets of convection capable of heavy rain and brief IFR restrictions, though coverage is more scattered than farther north into the plains and Midwest storm corridor. That's the National Aviation weather picture for today. If this briefing helps your flight planning, consider subscribing for the daily operational outlook. Have the best flight, and we'll see you tomorrow.